I think he just wants to be pet. Hello. Him and his little dog toys too, because he doesn't like big dog toys. Oh, I hate doing intros. Welcome back. Today we are doing the You're So Funny trend, where it's You're So Funny and then you say thanks and then you say something really random, unhinged, out of context, trauma, literally anything. And I feel like some people I've seen are crazy. Like the one person I saw, she was like, I can't say it because my mom will sue me. So we're here to share our past lives with y'all. I'm gonna start off with the one that I was like, this is bad that I just came up with. Don't laugh.
Okay.
Because it's gonna be rude if I laugh while I read this one about laugh.
You're so funny.
Thanks, I've laughed at someone in front of their coffin.
No! Oh, that's the one you started with.
I wanted to have like a good start, like something like really good, because like some of mine are like traumatic, they're not like funny.
That's crazy.
You're so funny.
Just restart this because like I cannot speak right now. Can't even read.
You're so funny.
Thanks. When I was in 4th grade, I was convinced I was gonna be the next Kids Bop kid. Like I was dead set on that.
I remember this.
You're so funny.
I've been paying taxes since I was 11. Straight face, very professional. You're so funny.
Thanks. When I was 10, me and my friend would have competitions about who could swim across the basement floor faster.
I've never met the other girl.
No,
I've never met her. I've never met her.
No. What the heck? Okay, good.
No, my next one is just like actually kind of dramatic and I'm laughing at
Oh,
it.
you're so funny.
Thanks. One time my mom got a text that said come, and then when we got there shortly after, my grandma died. Right there.
Okay. You know this part.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh. You're so funny.
Thanks. When I was in 6th grade, I was convinced that this guy was obsessed with me because we made 2 seconds of eye contact. We looked at each other and I was like, yep,
In
he's
6th
in love with
grade.
me. It was 6th grade. You're so funny.
Thanks. I was in speech therapy when I was little, and the only other girl in there was my bully. Me.
Wow.
You're so funny.
Thanks. When I was in 5th grade and on a new swim team, I was convinced that someone was going to start a fight with me, and my comeback was going to be that I knew the whole Timeline song.
What?
I sat there swimming laps in the pool thinking about this. I was like, someone starts a fight with me, I'm going to be like, I'm so smart, I know the whole Timeline song.
We'll start at the beginning with the ages. Age of ancient empires.
Wow. No, I just remember that. That's so bad. What was wrong with me?
I forgot that you were on another swim team.
I was.
Like, I fully, like, you said that, I was like, wait. I forgot about that.
I just can't believe that was going to be my comeback. That's so pathetic. Like, what was wrong with me?
Oh, you want to start a fight? I'm only 11 years old. You were probably 10 at the time.
Yeah.
I'm only 10 years old, but I can sing the whole Timeline song.
I know.
I'm going to start belting the CC Timeline song, and that's going to show you.
Yeah, that's going to show you. I'm so tough, guys.
I know, the CC Timeline.
You're so funny.
Thanks. King, stop. Thanks. I used to go to prepare... English! I used to go to bed prepared to leave the house in case our house caught on fire. Like, every single night before bed, I remember living at Hampton and being like, if our house catches on fire, what am I doing? Like, I needed a plan.
Oh, you like came up with a plan.
Like, I was grabbing myself. Like, I knew, like, the things I would want to grab. Like, I know Webkin was in there. I don't remember the other things. And I knew, like, I'm running down those like, I was getting out of the house as soon as possible. Like, I was, like, I went to bed every night with the fear that our house was catching on fire. Like, every time I went to bed, I was like, God protect me because I don't want my house kept on fire, but I had like an internal feeling, like, you know, when you deep down have a feeling about something, I would go to bed with that feeling, like, my house is catching on fire.
Every night?
I'd say a good amount of times. When I say good amount of times, I mean like 5 days a week. Like, I mean like regular thing. Like, and then I was thinking about this, and then like 2 nights ago, I had that feeling. I was like, oh no, I don't have a plan.
You don't have a plan.
I don't have a plan.
Wow.
I also didn't have one for like, I could have just gone up in flames.
You were just gonna lay there and burn.
You're so funny.
Thanks. As a child, I broke my Barbie's leg, so I had to pretend a shark bit it off so I could still play with her. You're so funny.
When I'm stressed, I hit myself on the head with books.
With books?
Like my nearest notebook.
Oh.
I was like hit myself in the head with it. I used to do, last year. I remember doing it more, and I would also like hit myself in the head and then throw the book. I don't know why.
Wow.
Like I don't know why. I don't know what I think it's gonna do, but it's like
Yeah.
hit myself in the head or like head down to the book.
Real normal behavior here.
You're so funny.
Thanks. As a child, my friend would come over so we could hide, so we could pretend like we lived in a 3x3 vacuum closet.
I wasn't there.
No, she wasn't there.
I wasn't there. You know, I didn't know her yet, actually.
No, we like just met right
Vacuum
now.
closet, what's that? I remember doing like those challenges where it's like 5-minute art projects and stuff. Do you remember
How
this?
did we both fit in there?
I don't
That's
know.
what I'm wondering. How did
I
we
was
fit
literally,
in
okay, I
there?
was thinking about this like recently. I was like, I really like one day want to get a lot of courage and like go to that house and like ask the people who live there, like, can you measure that vacuum closet for me? Like, I just need to know the dimensions
like,
really quickly.
Just out of curiosity.
Like,
I need to know
how
big
big
this
was
vacuum
that?
closet
Like, I know we were younger and smaller, but like we were like Frankie
I
size.
was not.
We were Frankie size, probably.
Yeah.
And there was a
3 feet.
shelf over part of it because it was like a vacuum, wasn't there?
Yeah, there was a shelf here.
It was like a
Part of
half
it
shelf.
didn't have it, yeah.
So one of us would be like
Yeah.
in the ground,
We did like this.
and one of us had a little more leeway upwards. And we would do arts and crafts. I remember doing like 5-minute art challenges where like you
Yeah.
grab art stuff and then get in the closet and do your art in the dark. I'm assuming.
No, I think
Did we have
had a
lights?
light. We used to have that.
We were like, we need some light in here.
Yeah, no, we used to have these like little penguin lights where you click the stomach and the light came on.
Yes.
Those. Then there was also a unicorn one. I feel like we might have used those.
I feel like those were used. Most people, I think, like when they were children, they were like, oh, I played with Shopkins, Hatchimals.
Yeah.
These were the toys. And we were like, yeah, we played with those, but we also sat in vacuum closets and on bathroom floors.
You're so funny.
My mom reads my birth story regularly.
Okay.
I haven't had a traumatic couple years. Oh my gosh. I saw like the red border, like that shows my camera's recording, and I thought it was the battery flashing. I was about to kill myself. It's at full battery. There's this mirror. You can't see anything in it.
It looks sort of like a painting.
Yeah, you can't, like, I'm throwing my phone and you can't, like, you have to be, like, all the way up here. Oh, you can't even see it. I just blocked everything. It's fine.
Ah! Just deleted part of that. Okay. There's only one word. Just being dramatic. Okay.
Do I want to expose that? I don't think no.
Yeah, probably not. Probably not. But your favorite song used to be this time.
I was thinking about putting that on there and I was like, some things don't ever need to be known by anyone.
Yeah.
Like, outside of my immediate circle, no one needs to know about a couple things.
I almost put that as the song for your Instagram story. I was like, I should put just for the fun of it.
You could have done, like, a close friends or something like that. Tiny text in the corner. But putting that as the song is crazy.
Yeah.
You're so funny.
Thanks. When I went mini golfing with my friends, I fell a solid 15 feet while running in front of complete strangers.
What?
When we went mini golfing.
Us?
Yes, we went mini golfing. I think Lily went back to go get a new golf ball because she was in the water or whatever.
Yes,
And I was walking back to like re-hit my
Oh,
ball.
I remember this was a hill because it's mini golf.
I know, and I fell up the hill 15 feet in front of strangers. I just like
remember
running.
that.
It was
'Cause
so
you, like,
bad.
it was like a stumble, but then like you never got your balance
No,
until we were like at the end of the strip.
I was just tripping for like minutes. And then the dude at the hole was like, good. He was like,
Are you okay? And that was right
No.
after the guy scared you, standing behind you.
no, that was a different day.
I thought it was the same day.
No, that day was during the
Oh.
light. The other time was at night.
Oh, then because the time that it was light, you also hiked a fence over to my old front
Oh,
yard.
I did. I trespassed, guys.
He's climbing the fence.
You're so funny.
One time my little brother had to go to the bathroom. He was like 3 years old and was being potty trained, so my mom handed my 6-month-old sister to a stranger, who is now your mother, but...
Who is now my mother? She was.
She was.
She went through like this transformation.
But my mom, she was there, and she's like, yeah, I just handed Bobo over.
Like, what if my mom was
She's
like a
also
serial
been
killer?
known to get in a ditch and hit a deer and, like, be in the ditch on the side of the road. And Aunt Julia, our neighbor, had to get to school. So she sent him with a stranger. Like, a complete stranger this time.
Gosh.
Like, you're like, oh, is that person, like, worthy of being a parent? Like, sometimes I'm like, my mother's known to just hand people to strangers. You're so funny.
Thanks. When I was younger, I used to pretend there was cameras in my closet and live audience, so I would have to film a get ready with me video every single day while I got ready.
When?
Probably like ages 5 to 10.
Okay, so it's not very current.
No, not current.
I was like, I feel like I've heard of this, except you said get ready with me, and I was like, is this like current day? Like, Callie's in that closet?
I wasn't actually filming them. It was just in the mirror that was on the closet door.
Yeah, and
we would just like...
See, I used to do that too.
Yeah.
I like talk to myself like concerning amounts.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like I've definitely done some variation of that. Like I have like memories of me being like little talking to, not my dolls, like myself. Like I have been chatting it up for years.
You're so funny.
Thanks. I've held a frozen dead puppy.
Wow. I don't even know what
this is
say to
called.
that.
And he was like, oh yeah, like here, puppy.
Okay, that's normal behavior.
Because it's like, are you gonna go bury a puppy in the middle of winter?
Okay, this one's kind of bad. Okay, then.
You're so funny.
Thanks. In 3rd grade, we were playing a math game where I was standing in front of the whole class, and I had to go to the bathroom, but my teacher wouldn't let me, so I peed in front of the whole class.
That was 3rd grade? That was 2nd grade.
That was 3rd
like,
grade.
I swear I have memories of it being in 2nd grade.
No, 1st and 3rd grade.
No, I swear this was 2nd grade.
3rd grade. And I peed my pants in front of the entire class. And then I had to come back in a skirt that was down to my ankles.
I remember that.
I had.
Keep in mind, we went to a private school, so she was genuinely coming down, and probably a kid's, like, coming from the nurse's office, and probably, like, an extra large kid's of, like, this skirt I have on the screen here. Callie, this tall, skirt this long.
It was traumatic.
I just swear it was 2nd grade. Give me a yearbook.
I'm getting a yearbook, guys. I swear it was 3rd grade.
Get me a yearbook. Here's one.
Remember the one teacher, we wrote those, like, letters to our future selves?
That was Mrs. grade, and we went to go get them when we left, and they were like, we can't give it to you because she's not your teacher anymore. I'm telling you, this was 2nd grade, because we were in Mrs. We'd go across the hall to Mrs. play math games, and she had a locker that she would keep the candy prizes in.
Wait.
I would put stickers on people I liked. See, like, some of these people I'm realizing didn't deserve them.
Yeah.
But
I guess maybe it was
you were in
2nd
2nd grade. I remember this, because we would go
That's
in front of
crazy,
the class.
though. That was
because
2 years in a row.
In 2nd,
2 years
in
in a
2nd
row.
grade, there were a lot of things I remember, like when we'd go up in front of the class, in both classes. I remember one time we were doing a spelling bee, and I want to say our homeroom, and my word was Jesus, and she was like, you better not get this wrong, like, you know, you're at a Catholic school, and I spelled it wrong.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then I corrected myself, because I had, realized my mistake, but it was still just, like, horrible, because in front of the class, she's like, you better not get this wrong.
Then I step out into the hall and she's like, oh my gosh, it's okay, just go up to the nurse. All they had was like a triple XL skirt. It's literally down to my ankles. 1st grade, I peed in a random girl's chair. Didn't tell the teacher.
I remember in 1st grade, I had the tallest desk in the classroom.
No, just kill me now.
Callie's having suicidal thoughts at 6.
There's a puddle of pee in her chair. Also,
that's a good idea.
Remember when I was doing one of those presentations or whatever, and my shoe fell apart and I had to go down
I
to the
remember that
office?
because you're just as Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah, just casually walking around as Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Although, the principal loved me. So, we were all good. I remember the one day, I don't even know what day, but like a day where we would go out and do a bunch of sports and stuff.
Sports day?
Yeah, probably.
There wasn't sports day?
I think so.
I just remember being like, I was that kid who had to go sit next to the bad kid.
Remember when? Wait, didn't you guys also have your desk right next to the teacher's?
Yes, we sat
That's what I was gonna say. You're right next to the teacher's.
It was because I was to keep him in line at 10 years old.
At 10 years old. That's so rude. You should not laugh when people fart. You should say flatulent, probably.
She was a Louvre person.
Yeah.
Is that the word?
Lou.
Lou?
Yeah.
Louvre.
The Louvre is in Paris, actually.
Go to Paris.
The Louvre. You must go to the Louvre. Hey,
Did you go out?
It's a rant. Okay, you're so funny.
Wait, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, you're actually not funny.
Okay.
You're so funny.
One time my parents... Oh, thanks. Thanks.
You're so funny.
One time my parents went to Italy, and the first day they were gone, I cried for 7 hours straight. And Lily offered me gumballs because she didn't know what to do because I was in her room. I accepted that my parents were never going back for me.
No, it's so bad.
Oh, wait, I just...
Yeah, you actually have to start
I
this.
thought you were, like, getting, like, ready to, like...
No, I was just waiting for you to say go.
You're so funny.
Thanks. In 9th grade, I needed a reason to talk to my crush, so I found an actor that looked like him, cropped a side-by-side picture, and sent it to him.
What?
I was like, oh my gosh, that kind of looks like him.
Who are we talking about? Oh wait, I was thinking, wow, I was thinking last year.
No.
I know about that one.
No.
I know about that one. I was
No,
like,
that
last year?
No, we
9th grade.
We don't talk about 10th grade. 10th grade did
10th grade's not.
You're so funny.
Thanks. One time my best friend, she ghosted me for 2 weeks for no reason, and it also happened to be finals week.
No, that totally didn't happen to me either.
Yeah, and then we never talked about it again.
Yeah.
For like 8 months went by, and then we minorly talked about it one day, and we haven't talked about it.
Yeah.
We're still best friends to this day.
Then my legs almost went numb. While I'm washing my face in the bathroom, my legs are like noodles.
I have the fan page one, but that's...
Oh yeah, that's
And then I roll down the stairs for fun. Oh, I have one more old one
Okay.
that I feel like I've seen a lot of people do.
You're so funny.
Thanks. My friends used to have private conversations without me. And when I'd fall, they kicked me out. Not your fault.
Yeah, no, that was not my fault. I did not realize
Callie
this
was
a
more,
problem.
it was more of like a let me steal Callie.
Guys, I had no control over my own life for
She
so
would,
many
like,
years.
She would like, we'd be hanging out and she'd just be like kidnapped.
I would, and they would just like drag me away. That reminds me. I can't think of her. I know. That one.
I was
Okay.
best friends with her in kindergarten, and then she told me we needed space, and then I literally the other day was thinking if she left the school because I never spoke to her again. Random memory.
No, but in 1st grade, her and were standing in line to leave for whatever reason. They literally started dragging me by my arm, trying to rip me in half, I swear. They were trying to rip me in half.
That's when you needed to know the timeline song.
Yeah.
This is my timeline.
No.
We're gonna be like JoJo see what spotted. Pull together, pull together.
Composure.
Yes. Thank y'all for
Thank you all for laughing with us.
Thank you for laughing with us. Hopefully you enjoyed hearing some of our childhood things that we probably shouldn't be sharing online. Like some of these things, it's like, why are we putting that online? I don't know. But thank you guys so much for watching. Love ya and bye.
Okay, here we go. Timeline, this is my timeline. Timeline, this is my timeline. Timeline,